Yay!
Yay!
Yay! Right, go ahead. Go
I'm
ahead.
lost. I don't know where to go now.
We were writing.
We're still on the diagram, aren't we? So we're talking about diagram. Basically that. And then I want to go to new page.
Can you hear?
What?
Yeah, it's a video.
No, but like sometimes the
sometimes.
microphone.
Yeah. So you need a microphone now.
Huh?
You need a microphone. Oh, you can borrow one from music.
No, I'm confused.
Okay.
No, should be able to hear. It's like when you guys did your cyberbullying project, like, it was able to capture, so I don't think it's a problem.
You gotta make your handwriting pretty and nice so you can see it.
But
Wait, we're writing, yeah? Wait, I'm gonna write.
You're writing.
I'm writing.
yeah, send
Because
her,
I forgot my book.
send the
Yes,
writing
I
book.
sent photos.
Because I only thought we had English living.
Right, so the question was basically an example of the school system. If let's say we did the diagram which I gave you guys, which is not that. Did I put it on there, Milo?
Why is there a puppy there?
Oh, no.
Is it for IDT?
No. No, that's your, right, that's different, that's syllabus. I didn't put it there, did I?
Dun dun dun.
I didn't, but it doesn't really matter about that. No, wrong one, sorry. Can I borrow your soft copies a little bit, please, thanks? Nah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about that.
Soft copies of what, sir?
No, the blank one. The environment, the system, the purpose, the process, the resources. This bit. I can't do it this bit. I forgot.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. What?
Calibrate your.
I've recalibrated 100 times. Doesn't work. Told you.
Doesn't like you.
You have to what do you call it? Screenshot it like Mr. I just does.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll work. Yeah.
Yay.
That's it. So you should have the blank environment, the system, the purpose, the processes, and resources. Now, like I said the other day, wait, forget it. This is something else that I'll teach you. But try using the blank one that I gave you guys. And then try using a school system. Let's say the school. I don't have a choice. I have to take attendance. Why? Which I've not done yet.
Dun dun dun.
But the first class of the day, if I didn't do it, I'll be chased by the office.
Yep.
Why?
Because the attendance has the number of people in the class.
It's an official document.
It's an official document, but why? I mean, it's like, what is the process that drives me to do another process? To do this process? We can say that teachers have to do it, but why? There is a reason, right?
To see like who's here, so the
Yeah.
office like they can like here they send a text message, so they know like who's missing or who's
Yeah. So that if a child is not in class, they can then have another process to text a message or contact the parent. Now they would like to find out why the child is not in class, because under law,
You have to be in class.
you have to be in class. It used to be whereby you have a choice to leave school at year 10,
Yeah.
but it's now gone whereby they remove that law. It's debatable whether it's good or bad, but that's not in this class. Now, the process is basically from the office, they call the parents if you are missing from school. Now, in order to not call parents, obviously it would be they will chase us teachers to mark the attendance sheet. Okay, so that is why we're doing that. The reason behind the process. Now, who are the users of this process?
Teachers,
Teachers,
the office people.
office people. Alright, so not only, but then again, the main thing to keep in mind, I can't do it, why not? Yeah. Why is my smart box so sucky?
Because it doesn't like you.
Why doesn't it like me?
I don't know.
I'm a nice guy.
Not.
Yes,
Not.
I am.
Not. So what are you trying to do exactly?
Enlarge, but don't worry about it. Now,
Zoom in there. Oh no, that's the PDF file.
yeah, there you go. Thank you, Tinta. Now the whole point then will be processes have users and users are teachers. Well, hopefully Puja hears that without with this, because it also won't make sense because it's a breaking system down here. Alright, now it's normally we'll use plural. Oh man. Why can't I have a proper whiteboard in here? I'd rather
Pictures. With the A. So you can make the rubber smaller.
yeah, I'll come board right now.
Pictures.
Now, when you find users, wait, is this correct spelling?
Thatcher, I didn't know Thatcher.
It's okay, sir. Don't mind about the spelling. It's IT.
It's hey.
Yeah, but like not now, Kimberly.
I'll also be doing this all too. I think I really need to get a camera and set this up.
Yep.
Right, now we use the word teacher instead of teachers. Okay, so in processes, again, keep in mind, see how they use pressing brake pedal, not pedals?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, friction between pads and blah, blah, blah. But normally, we use a single term. Because it's a single
those.
entity, yes. How many
Okay,
entities do you have? We're looking at entities.
So every time we write one of these, it has to be in a single term.
Yes.
What? Okay.
This will get more apparent when we start drawing downflow diagrams and use case diagrams. Okay, but just basically the uses. Now, obviously, on a broad level, on the highest level, we want to know what resources we need to use. So we definitely need to have. Wait, let me use blue. We definitely need to use. Is it definite that we have to use a computer? No. Okay, we need another system as long as we access central. Okay, so
Tablet.
that,
Okay, what are you talking about? I'm going to what?
right, the computer system that, or the software that unlock your attendance and all your data within there, it's called central.
Yeah.
So for that matter, I'm using as a resource. We definitely need this. Not necessary. I do not need a computer.
You need a device to connect.
I need a device. Okay, what? So the central and device. So device can be smartphones, can be tablets, can be laptops, can be computers. So teachers are used to using computers. If you went to Miss Delcos and say, please mark my role using a phone, she'll cry. She'll be very upset. And she's normally not upset, but in IT, she gets a little bit lost.
Oh.
Okay.
Alright, but if you went to me, and I'll be happy to do that. Now, can you think of anyone else who? Don't bother.
Who marks them in a different?
Yeah.
Miss
Miss
Anti.
yeah.
Miss Anti.
Alright,
Miss
what does she
always-
use?
A smartphone.
Tablet.
Or tablet.
Oh, Mr. Maguyas uses a tab. Used to use.
Alright, so the whole point is that when you identify a resource, identify it whereby it's not necessary. Don't go. It's like computers. Okay, go break it down and see what exactly do you need in perspective. So in this case, basically all I need is to get into the system. which basically means that as long it doesn't really care what device I use, as long as I get into it. Right. So when we're doing this, how do I put it? Be vigilant in what resources you use. System is no longer breaking. System is called school system. Now, what's my boundary? What's the environment? School environment. Right, so basically the information that whether you're here or not that I collect will be kept in the school. It can't go out of that. So I can't go home and tell my wife or my girlfriend that you guys have not been in school. It doesn't really matter because she will not appreciate you guys are anyway. Or for that matter, I can go home and tell my mom that you guys are not in school. So the boundary, basically, I am bounded by Department of Education's principles and rules. Bounded by the school system, the login and all that. So I can't say that you're absent if you're not. Now, ethically, it's not correct for me to mark you absent, and I'll get in trouble for that. Now, if this was misused, tell me what would be an ethical issue?
Privacy.
Anyone?
Breach of
All of you
privacy.
try. What ethical issues might happen if there was a loss, let's say breach of, let's say someone broke into the system.
Students will.
Yeah.
Huh?
Will get compromised.
So if this was compromised, what are the ethical issues? Oh, come on, don't do this to me. Try. I already told you guys you would hit ethics by the end of this class. Not this class, but by the end of the year. Every single chapter has ethics in it.
Okay.
Omar, what do you think? We'll go through that way, and then we'll go through that way.
I'm not too sure.
Students
Have a
information.
guess. Have a guess first.
I don't know, like.
What happens if, let's say, the school system, which has all your records, gets compromised, which means that it's leaked?
They could sell that.
Yeah.
Huh?
They could sell that information in the black market.
Like the price.
What? They could use it, our names. Like, or they could use our
Identity
information, yeah.
Right,
For something
so
else.
right, obviously you do not want your identity to be stolen, so identity theft. Start writing. Or you just waiting for me to put that video on as well so that you just can watch. No, I'm going to erase it. Alright. Right,
No.
so obviously identity theft is one of the problems.
Yeah.
What else? Oh, you are minors.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's against the law.
You won't.
Why? So you be a little bit more specific. So if let's say this was a question that came out in HC. So let's say, what are the ethical issues if a school system was compromised? You don't go because it's in the law. So
Yeah.
how will you answer that question?
Like, because we have photos in there, and minors,
Yeah.
you're not allowed to have
Right.
those.
The way to answer it, you're getting the right idea. Basically, compromisation of information system would leak data. In this instance, there'll be pictures and details, information of minors. Now, and that should not be published, which is against the law. So answering that way makes more sense.
Right.
Okay. Can you see the way that just answer the question? So phrase your answers in that way. Okay. Now, So I've just given you an example of school system. So let's take another system. Let's take everyone's favorite system.
Ninjas in disguise.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel dizzy.
Okay. Now let's take a new system. So for this example that we're going to use right now, everyone's favorite system. I should be using black.
Facebook?
Phones.
Snapchat? Oh. Yeah, phones.
No.
Snap.
Computers, internet.
Windows, huh?
Windows.
It's like environment, but what social media is this?
Okay, what we're talking about would be. Has it been one period already?
Yep.
Man, that's so quick. And what we're talking about would be.
YouTube.
Oh, I thought you were
Street.
Streaming videos. I'm not talking about YouTube.
Twitch.
Twitch.
No, not Twitch. Not Twitch TV.
Netflix.
Not Netflix.
Wait, is it?
Basically, look,
Any streaming.
any streaming.
Any
Let's put it any streaming first before we go to the illegal streaming. Basically, which means you watch movies online for free. Yeah. Before we go to football, let's look at streaming, streaming videos. All right, what are the processes in that? If there's a try.
So for streaming video,
Yeah.
legally.
Before we talk about ethics, just talk about processes first.
Search the internet.
All right, keep going, Eddie. You want to say?
Yes, I'm.
Search the internet for the video, and then just
Search internet.
yeah. And then if you find it, start watching.
And if you find, start watching. You're doing an if then else statement here.
If find, then watch, else search, keep searching. No, it's Python. It's coding. Not coding.
Else, get out of Google and go.
It goes
All right, what
somewhere
else? What resources do we need?
YouTube. Internet.
Laptop.
Device.
Anything, yeah, device.
Maybe
Internet.
headphones?
You don't know what I was saying in the corner and listen to it.
Does it have to be a laptop?
No.
Device.
Device.
Any device would work.
Even TV.
All right. So minimum two resources. What about time?
Yeah.
You don't use time to watch it. It just goes in your head and comes out.
Time.
Okay, so minimum this tree has to be there before you can even have the process, right?
Yes.
All right. Now, is the process bidirectional?
In what sense?
Well, search internet, you find then watch, and you have to have internet device and time. Is it two ways?
Well, it does tell the count, the view. I don't know what I'm worrying about.
Right, remember what I said about bidirectional? That's where dollar goes. So
Yes, it does, it does.
Okay, it is. So you're agreeing that it's bidirectional? So the arrows will be both ways?
Yeah.
Okay. So we've just drawn for watching a movie on internet, a diagram, okay, an interpretation of it. Now, what's ethical? What are the ethics behind it?
Copyright. And then what they said, piracy.
You want to explain that a little bit more? Copyright. What's with copyright? So, which is it? Is it an environmental ethic or is it a moral ethic? I've explained that to you before. Can anyone tell me what environmental ethic and moral ethic is again? The difference?
Moral is personal.
Yeah.
Environment is like
Like the whole of the community or something.
Give me an example if you can.
laws are environmental.
Laws are environment. So whilst moral is personal.
Yeah.
So an example that has nothing to do with this would be if the government, this is the last time I'm going to talk about it, you will have to know this. Okay? Environmental, different example, alright? Can you read LGBT? Or is my handwriting too small?
I can't read.
Yeah.
LGP something.
It's not because of mine.
Sorry.
I keep doing this because I'm too used to whiteboard. My environment has gone disappeared. So
LGBT.
now, if the government approves of same-sex marriage, then it becomes an environmental law.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, whether I agree or not, because of the way that I was brought up, it's my personal morals.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so if you have to even give an example, give this one. So that, yeah. Alright, so with regards to ethics, what's the environment with streaming videos right now? Do they like it? Do they not like it?
It depends on the site that you use.
Well, companies hate it.
Yeah.
So,
But people like it.
alright, so on an environmental level, is it ethical? You've just taken someone else's work and watch it for free.
Well,
But YouTube offers those.
Yeah, but it gets removed after that if it's ever reported.
No, I mean like this just YouTubers who make content.
Well, that's because they get paid for their content with advertising. Now, I'm talking about like movies that people
okay.
go rip from cinemas using cabs, or if not, they rip off DVDs and all that. Now, if I put it up on the site and stream it, and you guys watch it for free, ethically, governments do not like it.
Yeah. That's
Okay?
right.
Why?
Because the people making it gets ripped off and they don't earn money, so they can't keep on making more content for in the future.
Alright, so Kimberly, let's say you drew art. Oh, wait, Eddie, you're doing art too, aren't you? So both of you make beautiful art pieces. Now, what I'm going to do is I copy it and say it's my work. How would you feel?
how would sue you?
You would sue me. Alright, Kimberly would probably come after me with chopper.
Yeah.
And if Rachel, you don't do art, but she probably threw it at me.
I
do not know you well enough to know what you do.
I have
to me.
already.
Huh?
I have already.
Yeah, she keeps trying to. Right. The whole point is this. Now, you will not be very happy if it's you who's on the other end
Yeah.
of that.
Yeah.
Now, but morally, personally, what do you think?
Personally, like as an audience, it's good.
of course it's good for us. Why do I have to pay $22 or more to go in the cinema and watch a film that might be really sucky?
Yeah.
We don't know if it's good or bad until we watch it.
Yeah.
And the other argument is that it's victimless crime, because there's no real victim.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can say that they suffer losses, but you can't actually put an amount to it. So I think for this, so keep in mind, if let's say we use a streaming videos online, these are the processes, these are the resources, and these are the ethics. Now, if we went one step further, how do I extend this so that this disappears? Ah, there we go.
Extend page if you want.
Yeah. Now, I just learned something new. Extend page.
So you should go to Mr. Ajaz.
Yeah, Mr. Ajaz's class. You'll learn.
Well, he learned from Miss
Tomorrow.
Ajahn.
Really?
Yeah.
Miss Najam uses the whiteboard.
Yeah.
He's the only teacher I've seen use
He
that.
goes
Right. She teaches us how to use it. She's the expert.
Ah.
Oh,
I see.
okay.
And I'm the worst.
Miss
one
Najam is
because-
not here though, so you have to learn from a student.
Oh.
Yeah. It's transference of technology.
Yeah, I do.
Kimberly.
Oh, I don't want that grease on my face.
Story retrieval. I'll talk about the rest in a bit. Now, for the case that we just did, what?
Okay.
Retrieving. This is so entertaining to watch.
No, it's not. Why can't it go up?
He doesn't like it.
No, it
My
does.
head, my head.
But for this, can we at least look at what it does? Can we apply these 5 points to what we've just done above? So, what information does it collect? Who collects? Who collects information?
The site.
Google.
How?
Cookies.
Keys.
Got you.
IP addresses.
Yep.
How does it come? Whether do you have ad blocker? They even know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
They'll tell you to take it off.
Yeah, they will, because they lose money.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
Kiss anime.
No, but here it's like there are 4 points under collecting. You can look at that.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, so again, you define the required data. For this, let's just take one thing that they collect. So let's say they collect your IP address, which most sites do. So you're collecting the IP address. The source of the data comes from a computer. Actually, no. It doesn't come from a computer. I have to rewrite this freaking thing again.
So you can minimize the the eraser up there. You know the 3 circles? I think it's those.
Well, we can.
The
And
eraser.
go
No, eraser.
eraser down there.
I think up.
Why counting?
This is the eraser.
Yeah, then make it smaller.
Thank you.
Let's see how tiny it is.
Yay! What's it?
And then it's too tiny.
Okay, I lost my thought. IP addresses
Come from
which
computers.
actually come from where? Where does it come from? Come from ISP. Internet service providers.
My head hurts.
Oh, so it like
Who
the-
you
the-
pay?
The TPG, is it
Yeah.
those ones?
Dodo
Because
is
they
good.
provide the IP addresses. Not, and they, or rather they give it to your computer and the computer gives it to every website that you get. The source of the data basically comes from the computer. And what's tools will be required. How the data will be gathered? We just collect IP address, so 4 numbers, 4 set of numbers. Carrying data, collecting and entering data. Entering data is totally different. So that's what, let's say for this, for easy sake, they collect your IP address, which is basically 4 set of numbers, like 10.1.1.1. And it comes from your ISP, your internet service provider, who you pay every month, and who provides that to your computer.
Huh?
So, yeah. Because it's your computer that connects to the website to watch that. The ISP only gives you an IP address, or rather gives your computer an IP address. Now, why would they collect it? Because they want to know where the target audience are. And yeah, is it a bidirectional? Is this a bidirectional process? Collection of data?
For the computer or for like the user as well?
No. When you go to the website. It's a singular way, it's not the bidirectional. The reason is because your computer will only send data out, it doesn't collect stuff back from there. Okay, it's a different process. Unless we say the two processes are mixed, whereby you have to give them an IP address before you can get the movie, then it's bidirectional. If it's under just collecting your data and not giving you anything, then it's single direction, be specific. How would they organize your data? Basically, they will organize it in 4 sets of numbers in which countries you're from.
Russia.
No, we're not in Russia. So they organize it, and how do they analyze it? They analyze it as from baby, not baby. Where does it come from? Who are the most users? The age. Okay, that's one of the other things that they collect, which I'm not talking about, because I'm only using one set of data. The age group, gender, so that they can put those movies up online, and what advertisements to put on for that. So I believe that some websites I will be seeing advertisements of cars, whilst for you guys, the advertisements of makeup.
Really?
Yeah, maybe.
Anime.
There you go. She gets anime. So you've been tracked so much, but they even know what you like. And you're in a very dangerous position.
Games, anime, there's a lot.
Okay, so that's how dangerous it is for you, because they know every single thing that you like.
They can threaten you at any
No, that's basically